candidates tell you, oh, I'm not going to do a video, find another candidate. Forget that person.
So Russ, in the dub video, you're mentioning the NPC, or are you mentioning the NPC in the body of the direct message to your first degree LinkedIn connection?
I'm actually mentioning the NPC in the video and then pointing them to click on the digital portfolio button below.
Yeah. So did we ever come up with a good solution for how to send these NPC forms out, uh, other than, corporate websites tend to block things with attachments. So what do we send it to, their personal email or
Um,
LinkedIn?
yeah, I'm primarily sending them through LinkedIn because I know that they're going to get through on the DM on LinkedIn. So, and I also will do dub videos with explaining the NPC because, the animation of you getting a dub is pretty enticing and want to open up. I've had the
Right.
best success by sending those through LinkedIn DMs.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Follow that system, guys. It's not complicated. If you stay in the system, it's going to work. I had a lot of calls this week with some members who just, were upset they weren't getting the traction they wanted. And when I peeled the onion back, I found out like NPCs didn't have videos on them. They were sending resumes, not the NPCs. And I'm just like, everything I talk about, everything in school, the system is get the NPC dressed up appropriately, don't half-ass it, get the video done. Look, and when candidates tell you that, oh, I'm not going to do a video, or if they're dragging their feet, find another candidate. Forget that person. If they don't want to work within your guidelines, they can go find another recruiter. Okay? Because you know that works the best way. And you're here to help them and market them. And you're not looking to get them, mediocre results. If they do the video and you have the picture and the NPC page is done the right, proper way, you're going to get responses from hiring managers. And that's how I explain it to candidates. If I had a great call with a candidate today as a test, I would say, hey, things look really good here. I want you to think about this tonight. I'm going to think about it as well. Hey, will you give me a call at 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning? Sure. Okay, 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning, right? If they're calling you at 8:55 a.m., hell yeah, that's a good sign. If they're not calling you, see you later. If they're calling you at 9:05, address it.
That is such great advice. I did the same thing. I sent him a simple three questions to answer, and I know the answer to them, but I just wanted to see how responsive he was going to be, and he sent them right back. So that's a real good indication that you got somebody that's going to work with you. I agree.
Absolutely. My original boss in recruiting at Aerotech back in the day, I'd always have to bring candidates to him and sell them on the candidates. He got the jobs, I got the candidates. And I'd go into his office and I'd be like, all right, Jim Brito, great guy. Hey, Jim, look, I've got this great candidate. Okay, Russell, tell me all about him. Why is he a great candidate? And I had to have my shit in order. I had to be like, okay, here's why. He's doing this right now. He did that. He did that. Okay, great. How serious is he about moving from this role right now? Oh, he told me he's out of a scale from 1 to 10. He's at 10. He's ready to go. And here's why. But if I didn't have the answers, Jim would look at me and be like, find me another candidate. Not good enough. There's a better candidate. Russell, do you think there's a better candidate that we can find after what you just told me? And I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, I think so, Jim. And he was right. And I'd go back and work harder to find a candidate. It didn't happen overnight. It took me time. But you got to be, you have to, I hate the term, but dot your I's and cross your T's. You really do. You got to be diligent, patient when you're talking to candidates because they'll screw you.
Hey,
Well,
Russ.
we feel really under great pressure right now to perform, all of us. And sometimes let your mind tell you, let me compromise on this just a little bit, so I'll be doing something. And in essence, you're wasting your time. But it's hard to think that way whenever you don't have anything working, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, that's a good point.
So Russ, in the dub video, you're mentioning the NPC, or are you mentioning the NPC in the body of the direct message to your first degree LinkedIn connection?
I'm actually mentioning the NPC in the video and then pointing them to click on the digital portfolio button below.
Okay.
Yep.
And then, sorry, that digital portfolio button, is a link that comes up through Dub. Because one thing I noticed on LinkedIn, it seems to me if you put two links, like if I put my Dub link and an additional link, for example, my calendar link,
Okay.
that thumbnail doesn't seem to show up.
Yeah, don't do that. Just copy the video on Dub and then paste it, and then I think the default, it says like video message from Russell Liebowitz. I usually delete that and do Bob, comma, personalized video for you.
Yep.
And then keep that, and I hit enter and I send it, and then the animation comes up.
So yeah, the link to the MPC actually comes up through Dub, where at the end of the video it's a pop-up essentially that says like, hey, click here to view the MPC essentially.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I just did it the way that I described, and it worked like a charm every time. And when the person gets it, LinkedIn's going to prompt them to like leave LinkedIn. So you can't really avoid that. So that could be a little bit of an obstacle at times, but I don't
And
know.
I'm sorry, just so I'm clear on this, you're putting that link, you said, in the body of the DM on LinkedIn.
Correct. Yeah. So I'm just copying the dub video and then pasting it in the DM and then rewording the first line.
Oh no, I get that, but I'm saying the link to the MPC.
Oh, no, I don't include the link to the NPC in that message. It's on my
Dub pop-up.
dub page. Yeah. Mhm.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right.
Yep.
So Russ and Kevin, I think, right? I did it yesterday, and I was sending it to myself because I have two LinkedIn accounts. So I was on Sales Nav, and I
Mhm.
noticed that Sales Nav was the only way that I can get it with the dub video and the MPC link. I did both, and that way it worked on Sales Nav. Through the private message, and I didn't do my link on the bottom like a button. I just said, if you're interested, private message me. But
All right, let's solve this problem right now. Hold on one second. I'm gonna do a test run. I'm gonna send this to Kevin. Okay.
yeah, send it to all of us or something.
I'm just gonna send it to Kevin on LinkedIn so he can share his screen and show us how it looks. Make sure. Testing 1, 2. Okay. Hey, Kevin, how are you? Okay. So I'll go in here, I'll retitle it, make it more personalized, and then share and send. Now you have to be first degrees for this to work.
Right. Yeah.
So then what I'll do is like I'll erase this and just do like
And Russ, that's literally your messaging behind this too. Like you're keeping it, you're not trying to give a potential client any type of background on what you do in the actual, you're just saying, hey, check out this video.
there it is. Yep.
Got it.
But then this is going to say personalized video for Kevin Savage, because you're going to rename that in dub, right? I didn't do that, but you know what I mean?
Right.
Just so you understand. Right here is where I would retitle this. That way it shows, Kevin there. Yeah, and there you go. And there's me and waving, and you get it, and you'll see it just like that.
And then they respond to that Oh, where's that little link or that little, like, how they respond? They're
Yeah,
just
they're
saying
gonna
interested?
yeah, they're gonna click on this. It's gonna take them to my dub page. They're gonna see my video. I'm gonna say my video script is in school where I say, hey, go ahead and click on the digital portfolio below to do a deeper dive into the candidate. And oh, by the way, my calendar is also below. Feel free to, not feel free, I'll say book a time with me tomorrow. I actually have availability, which is rare, but I'm available at 1 p.m. tomorrow, as you'll see. That's an ideal time for me. Or if you have any questions, go ahead and just message me back on LinkedIn. Have a great day.
And which one do you get the best result from? Like from a new client? Do you get it through the dub link or do you get it just in LinkedIn message?
Typically, they'll message me back here. Hey, Russ, this is so cool. I've never seen a video like this. This candidate looks great. Let me get back to you. That's typically what I get through LinkedIn, which is fine.
Okay, I did it through Sales Nav, and the ones that I did the MPC for, I put both my dub video and my link to my MPC. When I did it to my LinkedIn myself, it worked, but my emails bounced back. So I Sales Nav them, and I emailed them, and then today I'm calling them.
Yeah. So Olympia, when you get lead casts, when you get a lead cast campaign moving with like 1,500 leads, you're going to start getting people that will accept your first degree connection invitation. That's when you start sending the videos out to them.
Okay, and then do it just through regular LinkedIn.
No problem, Aaron. Have a good day, man. Yeah, that's when you start sending those, just like I did, just like I showed you on here.
And you put the MPC link in the dub.
Yeah, so someone, it was Jay. When you make your MPC video, there's a link. It's that hello at or whatever you named your, Russ, help me out. Your URL, or it's like hello at OTX. It's the link to the MPC. I grabbed that and I put it right in the Sales Nav message. So the dub video was on top and the MPC was on the bottom. It looked great. I was sending it to myself so I could see what they can see.
Yeah, so I don't recommend doing it that way. I recommend just doing it just how I showed you.
I agree.
And then your assets under presets and dub. God, what keeps happening? You're going to create your call to action right here, and you're going to hit the plus button, and it should say, let me just do it. Create new CTA. And it should be website link. And then you're going to paste your MPC URL right here that you get from high level. And you're going to change this to digital portfolio. Do not say NPC to the client. They have no idea what that means. NPC is a recruiter term. So digital portfolio is how I like to word it. I usually works it better than saying resume like every other recruiter does. And then hit save, and close. And then there will be a call to action button. Hey, Mr. Manager, below you'll see the digital portfolio button. Simply click that. It's going to open up their digital portfolio. There's a video there of the candidate explaining what they do now and a lot of information on their background. And that's how I pitch it in the dub video.
So it puts that right below your dub video with your phone number, your email address, and then the link to the MPC deal, right?
Yep. So this is my video page. And then right here will be a button that'll say, hold on. Yeah, it'll say digital portfolio. And then here's my calendar.
Okay.
Just like that, yeah. Make sense?
Yep.
Perfect. All right, let me jump into some announcements, guys. I think you'll be excited about this. Where is it? School.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to play with that today. This is the stuff I'm not good with. I can't lie.
I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, no,
It-
just practice. It works. I'm telling you guys, the system works if you follow it.
My
Yeah,
You're
my
doing,
problem,
you're,
Russ. I'm sorry, guys. My problem is like, listen, I did the NPC. I sent out my messages, but it only went to like 7 people. So I have to mass. I'm not gonna get response from 7 people.
Yeah. You don't have a lead cast campaign set up yet. So there's
Yeah.
really nothing to really look at or even be upset about yet because, when you have 500 messages out there, then we'll start looking at the data and say, okay, if you haven't had one response, then there's a problem. But that's not going to happen, Olympia. Well, it's a numbers game. You got to load up the campaigns and get it out there right now.
Okay.
Olympia, you're doing fine, and you're right where all of us are at 5 to 6 weeks. And whatever your doubts are, just stay with the plan. It'll become clearer as you go along, but you're doing great.
And
I
Olympia,
appreciate
I
it.
was going to mention, if you want to send me your video, like as a test, I'd be happy to provide feedback with regard to, oh yeah, the thumbnail popped up and this popped up and everything looked good. Or yeah, this screwed up and that screwed up, etc. I'll give you a call or whatever. So feel free to use me as a test.
I love it. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Hey guys, just one other thing. I know I've been talking a lot, but the Darius at Dub has a training session every day of the week. And you can pop in there and ask him your specific questions, and he's really good. A lot high energy, and I got to tell you that really it's good. It's
Yeah.
good stuff.
Darius is awesome, Ron. I think it's a great point. Yeah, guys. Look, we do 3 hours of coaching a week between Gemma and myself, but all I can tell you guys is the tools are great. Dub is its own system with a ton of support and videos in there and webinars, and Darius is there to support you. It's only going to be as good as the effort you put into it. So I would encourage you, like Ron said, like Ron, you've always been good about that, man. You've always taken advantage of the resources out there. So I definitely back that up. All right, guys. So everyone here probably knows of or has heard of Parker Cheney. He was a student of mine like 2 years ago who just crushed it. No recruiting background in the freight brokerage niche, and did some pretty big numbers. So Parker and I are coming together, and we are going to brain dump everything that he's learned from me, and he's even moved on to learn even more to become an incredible online marketer. So you may have heard of Alex Hermosi. Ring a bell? Yeah. So for those of you that don't know Alex Hermosi, he's one of the most iconic marketers on the planet. Incredible following. Guy does probably like multi-million dollars a year in online marketing. Just a really good guy. Parker got selected to go to Alex's private event in Las Vegas a few months ago, which is really hard to get an invitation to. And he's learned so much with tools and automation and scripts that work. And so, long story short, with his knowledge that he has now that I may lack in, but I have all the recruiter knowledge, and Parker's a great recruiter too. We created a new school site. So you're looking at it right here. It's in beta mode. We're going to be obviously enhancing it and putting more into it. So we're going to transfer everybody over to this new school site. And we're going to basically have a whole bunch of new content and information for all the members. So really excited about that. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. So a lot of video pitches, ad copy for you guys to use to get hiring managers, just a ton more than what we have right now. And we'll transfer everybody over to this new school site probably in a week or two, just so you know. We're working pretty fast on it.
Cool.
Great. Thank you, Russ.
For sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And Parker's going to be a great addition. He's going to come on some coaching calls too. And his LinkedIn knowledge is pretty amazing, what he's done with LinkedIn. So I'm thinking about canceling the other LinkedIn service that I've had for you guys and introducing a whole new thing that's going to work a lot better.
Good
Yep.
stuff.
Yeah. All right,
Great
guys.
news. Russ, which LinkedIn service are you talking about, which you're thinking about
The
canceling?
co-op program that some of you are in, where we do the resume writing for you every week, Monday through Friday through Social Pilot.
Okay, and how about the social media? Well, basically the posts which are going there, is that still going to continue?
Yeah, we're gonna change it up a little bit and make it even better and shorter, and we'll show you. We'll have a whole module for it, so we'll show you guys how that works.
So this site is going to transition to other one. So we'll
Correct.
close this one.
Yeah, we'll
And
still have
is it-
that one up and running probably for a period of time, but this one's going to be a whole lot better. And guys, I forgot to mention, we're going to introduce some gamification to this new site and give out prizes, rewards, cash, merchandise. So it might be like, hey, whoever has the most client meetings this week, you know, and we'll have like a healthy competition, like a fun competition with it.
So one
Awesome.
suggestion here, Russ, if you're doing all that effort, do you want to have maybe a kind of a job board there, just like Source House, where all of us can share if we have some posting or if we have some candidates, we can probably help each other out?
Yeah, VP, that's really not a bad idea. I'm open to that suggestion. I could talk with Parker about that, and you guys could do like split deals if you want. There's a lot of functionality that school has that we're going to start leveraging.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Awesome, guys. Well, hey, everyone have an amazing day. I'll keep you updated on the school site, but really good stuff coming.
Bye,
Cool. Thank you.
guys. Thank
Have a good
you.
one.
Bye.
All right, guys. See ya.